want to make more money? Of course, we all do. So find out how easy it is to train at home for a better career. Just get a pencil and paper right now and write down this toll-free number. There's absolutely no obligation, and no salesman will visit you. At International Correspondence School, more than 10 million men and women have trained for job promotions and new careers without setting foot inside a classroom. And now at home in your spare time, you can get your career diploma. Choose from any one of these courses. ICS High School, Child Daycare, Interior Decorating, Wildlife Forestry, Auto Mechanics, Computer Programming, Medical Dental Office Assistant, Journalism Short Story, Dressmaking, Fitness and Nutrition, Art, Police Sciences, Gardening, TV VCR Repair, Animal Sciences, Firearms Repair, Travel Tourism, Electronics, Secretarial, Small Engine Repair, Electrician, Child Psychology, or get your diploma in Hotel Restaurant Management, Bookkeeping, Business Management, or Accounting. Compare your present salary with the money you could be making in any one of these careers. They'll be repeated for you at the end of this commercial, so have your pencil ready to jot down the course you're most interested in. Then call the ICS toll-free number, and we'll send you one of these exciting career packs absolutely free with all the information you need. Your career pack explains how easy it is to study at home. It tells you about the many success stories of other people just like yourself who trained through ICS and got better jobs. And that's not all. You'll also see the exciting learning materials included in your course at no extra cost. They make it easy and fun to train for that better career. Here are those courses again, so call today for free information.
Call now for the free information Sally Struthers spoke about. Then decide if you want to train at home for a better career to make more money or advance in your present job. Call 1-800-637-9800. Operators are on duty now to send you free information by return mail. Choose any one of these exciting careers. That's 1-800-637-9800. Call now.
What is it?
Say,
What is it?
hey, why it's Buttercup. Popcorn, add sweet cream butter to hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, Buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
So nutritious.
It's a taste delight.
It's so munchy,
Crisp and crunchy.
you'll enjoy each bite. Eat butter-drenched Buttercup, popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
It beats all the rest.
Show starts in 5 minutes.
Here's a new taste treat. The corn dog. Plump, juicy wieners are dipped in a thick, golden Southern-style corn batter that seals in all their freshness and flavor. If you like hot dogs, you'll love corn dogs. Everybody does. Try a corn dog with your favorite beverage. At the refreshment corner now. Corn dogs.
To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Thou not.
It's 4 minutes till showtime.
Yum, yum. It's time for a tasty and refreshing snack. promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
It's 3 minutes till showtime.
Sneaking out to the drive-in? Why not take the kiddies along and save the expense of a sitter? Everyone enjoys the drive-in.
Show starts in 2 minutes.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on. Taste that beats the others cold. Pepsi pours it on.
Yum, yum. It's a meal in itself. Our all-meat super dog. Enjoy one now.
Show starts in 1 minute.
Today we're interviewing a stomach.
Hello there.
What is life like as a stomach?
Oh, boy, it was humdrum. I mean, until what's-his-name discovered Tony's Pizza.
Tony's Pizza?
Yeah, I was suffering from the pizza cravings until Tony's came along. Crispy crust and zesty sauces. Wow.
And so now... What's that?
Another pizza craving. Just thinking about Tony's sets it off.
Oh, where are you going?
He's going to get a Tony's Pizza, and I follow him anyway.
Does your stomach send you pizza craving signals? Oh, wow. Tony's, the Pizza Cravers Pizza. Available at the concession stand. Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go.
A gallon of tiny corns.
It's showtime.
It's showtime. Oh my goodness gracious. I feel like that's extraordinarily loud. Oh, crying out. Whoa, goodness gracious. Gadzooks. All right, wait, hold on. No, stop. Stop. Don't do that again. There we go. All right, there's Rupert. Play the music. All right, there we go. All right, don't up me to the good Lord. This is going to be a huge trade wreck. Gonna be a huge
Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Gadzooks and ye gads, my friends. Can you hear me out there? How you doing? Everything all right? Smooches for yous. Welcome in. Whoa! Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Man. So we're off to a rough start on this show today. Off to a very rough start. And I will tell you why. Good to see you. Well, let me say hello to everybody first. Let me say hello to the people's smooches views. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoy the donuts. Time to make the donuts. Good to see us, Pants O'Clock. You tell him, Steve Dave. Good to see us, Floyd Vivino. My favorite Floyd Vivino. Just another Blue Heart is here. Danny Bluejeans. Danny Bluejeans. We got the lovely Ari Bobari, Queen of Minnesota. We got Commodore Friday. Good to see us. Pants O'Clock. Pants O'Clock. Pants O'Clock. Pants O'Clock. Harvey Esquire is here. Smooches Fuse. Ruthie Rainbow. So good to see your smiling face, Ruthie Rainbow. Even though I can't see your smiling face, I assume that you probably are smiling.
Sock hop.
At least that's the way it comes across in the way that you type and whatnot. So Smooches Fuse. Thank you so much for being here. So as you know, I've had some technical difficulties here lately. My gimmicks have been crashing and whatnot, so I came in here early today, and I was like, well, I'm gonna make sure everything's up to date. You know what I mean? I'm update all of the things, and that turned out to be a good and a bad idea because some things updated worked great, but it broke other things. What do we think about that, kids? See, I just hit the button where normally the kids would go boo, but it broke that button. You finally managed to 100% the game. Congratulations, my friend. Way to go. Is that why certain redeems are out of stock? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it'll make them out of stock. Wow, goodness gracious. Or if it'll just make them not work. So there's a lot of sounds. Seems to be mostly the sounds that do not work. So it's going to be a bit of a lo-fi. Evening. I mean, a lot of the I don't know. Maybe it won't be so bad. But there's no telling. But either way, I'm happy that you're here to hang out with me. Yeah, the meow's not going to work. Most of those. That. I don't know if that worked or not.
Wow.
Just another blowhard just cheered 100 bits. I did. It was in Discord the day after, but you missed it, so I apologize.
He apologizes. Thank you for apologizing. Smooches for you, my friend. Whoa, look at that. Looked at Eject, Sockspear, Watervern. Well, Watervern happened. Sockspear's out of stock. I know that. And I think Eject is on a cooldown.
But your Fez is familiar?
Those things still work, but I'm having to rebuild a lot of the sounds. So some of them may be too loud. So just let me know if anything sounds cattywampus. Also, yeah, the French bear, that doesn't work right now. Doesn't work. Gonna have to fix that one. Gonna have to make a list and check it twice. Like old Sandy Claus, that rascal. You can't be too loud. You know, Harvey Esquire, they say if it's too loud, then you're too old. But I think that goes against people who have sensitive ears. Some people have sensitive ears. So, you know, I don't want to be too loud.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. I apologize for the previous at just another blowhard apology.
Well, thank you so much for apologizing. I appreciate that. And Danny Blue Jeans, thank you so much for gifting a gift sub sandwich. Holy cow, thank you, Danny Blue Jeans. Like, is that extraordinarily loud? I feel like the clapping is very loud. Is it louder than it normally is? We'll see. Does the department issue you a gun, taser, etc.? You know, they do give me a gun. Yeah, I don't think the quack is going to work. The fart works. But it may not work every time. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to go and figure it out. I just got the old 6. The duck dog knows how to make the quack work. That's one way to make the quack work. It's old Mr. 6 shooter is all. But I don't carry it around. You know what I mean? I don't need it. Don't need it. What model is the guy? I don't think it's a model. I mean, I guess some people would be into looking at it. But it ain't gonna be in no magazines, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's green. Would I recommend it? No, I don't recommend firearms. Just in general. Wouldn't recommend it. I just think it's a bad idea. I mean, the genie's out of the bottle, you know what I mean? So it's not like we can. But like Leonard Skinner said, wish we could just, take them all and throw them to the bottom of the sea. That's what I wish we could do, but unfortunately it doesn't work that way. How about regular arms? I'm for regular arms. I don't have any regular arms. Of course, you have the right to bear arms, which is big hairy arms with claws at the end of them. You do have that legal right. It was a spelling mistake. A lot of people think it's guns, but it's not that. It's not that. It's bare arms. You also have the right to wear sleeveless shirts. Yeah, then all the crabs will have guns, and that's exactly right. See, that right about now, that's what I would play the laugh sound effect, but it does not work. You got a right to arm the bears. Yeah, give the bears extra arms, like bear spiders. That's what we need, spider bears. I was worried what your stance would be. I can't tell where you stand on the issue, or stand anywhere. That's right. That's where I would do the old rim shot sound effect, the ba-doom cha. But that also does not work. What does work? The fart works. For some reason, this one works, but it's very loud. So I got to go through and adjust the volumes and things like that. So we'll get it worked out. Just going to take a little time. Yeah, that's not going to work. If it pretty much any exclamation point thing that you expect to make a sound, probably not going to work.
Give me the police!
Except for the videos, because that's a whole separate deal. So why did we fire Ron, the sound guy? Oh, man. I wish we had a Ron, the sound guy. That'd be great. That would be great. It's good. Is Sock Hop just kind of floating there? No, I'm just behind the desk, all nice and comfy. You know what I mean? I got a chair back here. Well, it's sort of like
Sock
a chair.
Hop.
It's a weenus rest, upon which I rest my weenus, which is this part of the area right there. There's nothing vulgar about it. It may sound like a vulgar word, but it is not. It's just a weenus is all it is. You folks may call it an elbow. So you took my advice after you hung up on me? I accidentally took your advice. I actually thought about that, Just Another Blowhard. I was like, Just Another Blowhard was complaining that there's too much stuff. And then the very next day, the things break. So I haven't ruled you out as a espionage suspect, Just Another Blowhard. You don't like your socks to be that long? Well, that's okay, Saltwater Warrior. That's why we live in a world in which your socks can be whatever length you would prefer them to be. Really hate wearing socks in general, to be honest. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I have no need to wear a sock. But I am a sock. So, but I sort of put that to being like, you are made of skin. I'm assuming if you're a human being. You're made of skin.
Floyd
but you don't
Bobby
wear
just
skin.
cheered 10 bits.
You know what I mean? That would be
Just
weird.
another blowhard is always suspect.
Always a suspect. Do you ever wear a jacket? Well, I got a sweater that I wear sometimes if I get chilly. But it does have arms. I need to take it to a seamstress or something like that, see if they can take in the arms for me. But I kind of like having the arms in the sweater because they flop around and stuff like that. That's pretty fun. I like that. So that's why I've kept them for so long. But I don't think I have a jacket. Hard to keep a jacket up when you have no arms. Like put a jacket just like over your shoulders. And pretend like you don't have any arms and see how long it stays on there. You're going to find out it doesn't stay on very long. And then I want you to do it again, but this time pretend you don't have shoulders. And it's really not going to stay on that long. It just slides right on down. So, I mean, it looks good. You could take a picture or something like that for the Instagram. And you look like a superstar, but you take 2 steps and next thing you know, it's on the floor. I do not take revenge on besmirchment because I am the bigger person. Look at that. Now that, I just hit the button that's supposed to go, aww. But that button does not work. Used to wear underwear. Is that the same? You know what? I think an analogy could be made. What warrior? I think an analogy
Anonymous
could be
just tipped 30.
Oh, look at that.
Smooches, 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 smooches.
Smooches,
Wow.
smooches for you, my friend, smooches. For you, let's take a look and see what you got for the desk. I don't believe that the drum roll sound is going to work. Bum. Bum. All right, well, I guess that's broken too. Well, that's all right. We'll figure it out. What's going on, Big Ben 34? Good to see you, my friend. Smooches for you. So welcome in. So good to see you. You wear a helmet on the bike now, even though you don't really have any brain, Cyber Warrior. But that's always a good idea. It's always a good idea because you still got the skull area. You know what I mean? It's good to see you, there, Big Ben. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's gonna be a weird show. Calling it right now. Gonna be very strange. Very strange, as the kids might say.
Wow. You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 20 bits. Remember, chat, you have less than an hour on that golden emote that we got yesterday.
Less than an hour to use that golden Kappa emote. I hope you've all used it wisely. Maybe you should have someone call in to be a sound effects person. Well, the lines are open if anybody wants to do sound effects.
Just another
That'd be fun.
blowhard just cheered 100 bits. And now for something completely different.
Now for something slightly different. Now we do have a sock spear. Our good pal Ari Bobari redeemed a sock spear. They look golden to me. Yeah. You can do that if you want to. Phone lines are open, so feel free. But let me see what else. Also, here's the saddest news. No animal of the day today. Isn't that a shame? That's one of the tent pole gimmicks that I don't have. The big room, Evie, Officer Sock. Medical question: does Gold Bond powder get socks high? No, it does not. No, it does not. Well, because I was well, you know what? I might be able to cobble together an animal of the day. I might be able to. You had to give me a moment. Maybe may have to show a video or something like that. We can play the duck race though. We can do that. That should still work. So it's not like catnip is for kitties. No, it's not. No, it is not. It doesn't cause me to feel any sort of certain way. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Yeah, I'm the animal of the day. I'm here.
Hey, oh, you finally showed up. Thank you so much. Animal of the day is here. How you doing, my friend?
I'm well. I just wanted to, make it a stream. I know we're having some technical difficulties, so
a
I
little bit
figured
of
I'd call in.
Oh, well, thank you so much. Yeah. Would you like to do a drum roll and reveal yourself?
Yep. I'm gonna do the drum roll now. Hold on. I gotta set the phone down and use my paws.
Okay.
Drum roll. So hold on. Okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
That come through?
Oh yeah, that was a fantastic drum roll. Yeah, that was grade A+ on the drum roll.
It's pretty impressive for my paws.
That is pretty good. You got 2 paws, I'm assuming. It sounded like you was double pawing it.
At least.
Oh man, that's fantastic. I love that. Excellent drum roll. That was perfect. Oh, look at that. The crowd is commenting now. That was perfect, says Ari boy. Excellent drum roll. I'm telling you, that was good. Is this your career? Is this Michael Winslow?
Aspiring? No, it's not Michael Winslow. Wow, that's a tremendous compliment, though. I appreciate that. Wow. No, I'm an aspiring, drummer. I've been practicing on
I can
a lot
tell.
of logs. Yep.
On a lot of logs, you say? Drumming on logs?
Yep.
Oh, that's
doing
pretty cool.
some pitter patter out there on the logs, getting my timing down.
Doing some pitter. I like that. I like that a lot. I can imagine you being like, all right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pitter patter on the logs out there for a while. And be like, oh, okay. He's just going. He's going to drum practice.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yep. Yep. That happens a lot.
Well, you've been doing great. I could tell the practice has been paying off. So are you ready to reveal? Because you are the animal of the day. Who are you? The animal of the day.
Well,
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Next caller.
Because sounds sort of like a kangaroo.
Sound like a kangaroo with paws?
Could be. Kangaroos have paws, don't they?
Be.
Or do they not? I'm not sure. I'm not a zoologist exactly. So I don't know exactly how it works.
No. I'm just out here, using my, pitter pattering skills on these logs to build some dams, in my beaver forest, so.
That's what I'm talking about. Is it the beaver? A beaver?
I'm a beaver.
A beaver,
yeah,
ladies and gentlemen.
Beaver out here.
Oh my goodness gracious! It's a beaver. A beaver. Oh, now my daggum other thing's broken. I'm trying to do the clap on the other thing, and it's
Floyd
not working.
Vivino just
The beaver, ladies and gentlemen.
This caller sounds like a chronic speeder.
There you go. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my god, a beaver of a million talents. You can clap them paws.
Beavers can clap.
Yeah, I never thought about that before, but they got the 2 paws. They could clap, and plus you got the tail.
They can.
You could do that.
Clap and flap and drum now. So if you haven't seen a beaver clap, you got to Google the video because they do a good old clap.
Oh, I would love to see that. I would love to see. I'm gonna have to get that to Google and look it up. It's weird. I saw somebody mention There was like a tweet or a post or something like that. They said, you know, it wasn't that long ago that if you wanted to see a picture of a raccoon, just for example, or let's say a beaver in this case, if you want to see a picture of a beaver, you either had to already have a picture of a beaver in your possession, or go to the library or something like that. But now you don't have to do that. You could just look it up. You could just I'm talking about not that long ago. Well, now you can, but before Google, you couldn't. There was a time before Google. Let's say it's 1984.
Before Google.
Yes, I know. Most people don't believe it, but it's true. It's true. Let's say the year was 1984.
God, say the aliens built the pyramids. Like, what do you mean?
Well, I mean,
before Google.
Maybe the aliens did build the pyramids. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I knew it. I
don't know. I don't know. But I guess
definitely bored after the Google. Yeah, the Google exists. How do you think I learned to drum?
Yeah, that's true. You gotta Google that kind of stuff. How long? This may be too personal. You don't have to answer if you want to. But how long do beavers typically live? Are you a young beaver or an old beaver or what?
Whoa! Well, you shouldn't be talking to a young beaver. I'll tell you that. I'm an of-age beaver.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I just want to, like I said, I didn't want to get too personal. You know, we're having a good time here. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, I can get into the bar, but so I'm pretty old, I guess, I'm a
Ford
mature
Bobby
beaver.
just
Well,
cheered 10
30
bits.
years,
At
probably.
Sock Talk, Barney Google was started in 1919.
I'm pretty badass. If you keep me in good care, I might get older.
Oh, yeah. No, you sound like a spry beaver, for sure.
It's the drumming.
Is that what it is? Is that keeps you in shape? I noticed that. A lot of the drummers and things, because really, you look at like a band, and the drummer is really doing the most exercise out of anybody. So I think that probably does keep you young.
They get a bad rap for sitting down, but there's a lot happening back there behind the kit. So,
exactly, yeah. I mean, you're sitting down, but them arms and the legs are going, and then plus you got the tail going as well. You got 5 appendages rocking on the drum.
I'm working on that one. Yep. I'm working on the synchronization of the tail with the rhythm. So far, I just got the 2 paws going, So,
man,
for a beaver, it's pretty good, though. You gotta admit. I mean,
I freely admit that's spectacular. That drum roll was probably the best I've ever seen. I think I'm gonna go back and clip that sound, and I think that's gonna be my new drum roll sound because it's way better than the one that I had before.
Well, if you do that, that's fine. I just want credit. I'm starting a new producer site, beaverbeats.com. So if you'd like a beat for your project, you can hit me up.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. We could maybe we could make like an album together or something like that. You do the beats and I'll play the harmonica, maybe the kazoo, something like that. Make a hit record, baby.
Yep.
To
Beaver
the
and sock sounds like regular whatever famous combo there might be out there. Yep.
It really. Oh wow, there's a shout out to Beaver Beats. Look at that. That's fantastic.
Beaver Beats. Yeah, that's the wrong one. You got it's like one. Beaver. Yeah, it's at GeoCities, I think. So I'm working on the URL.
Yeah.
We're getting it launched.
Yeah, it takes time. You know what I mean? You can't rush genius like that.
The internet access out here is not great.
Yeah, I imagine so. Does it tend to be like out in the woods type area? Beavers like to be around trees.
Yep, in the stream. Pretty much hang out by the dam and do the damn thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. How are you? So how do you find the time to practice the drums in between all your dam building and everything? Because people say, I'm as busy as a beaver. So that leads me to believe that a beaver, just by its very nature, is a very busy thing. Where do you find the time to drum?
Yeah, Busy Beaver. Yes, it's the launching of our stores, Busy Beaver, and now the success of Buc-ee's and our likeness being sold. We have to build less and less dams. Honestly, we give less for crap, but I'll try and mix the two. So I'm the mud guy, and so I do a lot of the patting down of the mud.
Yeah. That's an underappreciated job, if you ask me, patting the mud down.
That's what holds it in place mostly. You know, the logs ain't gonna do everything. You know?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah, that's the mortar. You know what I mean? I mean, you got to have the bricks and the mortar.
that's the real skill, I'd say. So I do some rhythmic mortaring.
Oh man, that is beautiful. Well, that kind of helps too, because you get the build in. You could probably use some of your drumming skills to pack in the mud and things like
Now,
that.
have
So
you
you're
ever had
killing
the
two
experience
birds
with
with one
being
stone
funny?
there.
I don't kill any birds.
No, it's just an expression. The birds are fine. Don't worry about the birds. I'm saying you're just doing two things at one time. You're multitasking.
Yeah.
Busy as a
Yeah.
beaver. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm staying busy. Yeah, right.
That type of thing. Oh man.
This guy's kidding. I'm really speeding through it, I would say.
Oh, well, that's all right. You know what I mean? That's okay. As long as you're not on a major highway.
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Don't speed,
Well-
damming up a major highway or anything like that. You got problems with that.
Okay, so cross the highway very slowly. Okay, so if I come to a highway, cross it extremely
No,
slow.
that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that don't build a dam on the highway. At any
What?
speed.
There's no. Well, okay, that's a good tip. I will tell, my cousin. He's not too great at the dam building, and he might need to know that.
Yeah. Spread the word. I think you probably stick to the streams. That's where it's supposed to be. Most of the dam building should be stuck on the streams, but sometimes they try to, block up the highway and things, and that's no good. With the impeding of the
we
traffic
usually
and
stick to the rivers and the lakes that we're used to.
Oh, excellent. Yeah, that's the way you do it. Yeah, you don't want to be chasing them waterfalls. Those things are hard to stop.
That's how you get T-bones, really.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. Definitely don't want to do that. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so much to the Clam Hammer for gifting the submarine sandwiches. Smooches for you. Very loud applause. And welcome to Nebraska Joe Dirt. Look at that. Oh, my goodness gracious. I don't know why I even have these buttons when I got you on the line. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much, my friend. You are really
No
good
problem.
at those sound effects. I am
Pretty good.
thoroughly impressed. Is there some sort of like a... I haven't watched a lot of TV in a while. Is there a show? Is there like an X Factor or American Idol or something like that for sound effects? Because you could win. I would definitely vote for you. I don't know if they have that show, but they should.
Yeah, definitely should. That's interesting. I feel like I just got the two really so far, the drumming and the clapping.
Yeah, but they're really good though. I mean, don't sell yourself short there. Those are two grade A, 100% fantastic sound effects that you got there. America's Got Foley. That would be a great show. I would watch the heck out of that show.
The trick is authenticity. Like you just give it a little drum, and then you just give it a little clap.
See, and I think that's probably what makes yours better than other ones that I've heard, is because I could definitely tell that you like put your heart into it. You know what I mean?
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10
Glad you
bits.
noticed.
We
I'm
can't
glad
let
you
blowhard
noticed.
rule.
Sometimes the
Smiley
passions of
face
an
emoji.
artist don't shine through, and when someone really feels the rays of your sunshine, it feels warm for both of us.
Oh yeah. Oh, trust me, I understand all about that. But yeah, you're definitely putting your heart and soul into it, and I think that's what makes a difference. You really mean it. You ain't out there just selling out to big sound effect, just trying to cash in. You know what I mean? Buy a house in Bermuda and disappear. You're doing it for the art, and that's what I like.
No. Yeah, I'll keep it a small, stand in my small stream. I give a damn.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Yeah.
Speaking of which, I gotta get back to this dam here. It's
Oh yeah, I'm sure you're very busy. I appreciate you taking time to call
for
into
sure.
the show.
Thanks for having me on. I know this is technical difficulty, so good luck without my sound effects out there.
I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate you calling in. You did a fantastic job. Keep up the good work and keep that dream alive, baby.
Aye. Later.
Smooches for you. Thank you so much, my friend. There we go. The animal of the day calling in right there. The beaver. Holy cow. Michael Winslow, eat your heart out. You want to hear a drum roll? You want to hear some applause clapping? You call that beaver right there. You don't even have to type applause.mp3 into your googly thing. You just call that fella, boom, shakalaka. Ocean Man, I got got a sub. Thank you so much, the Clam Hammer, for doing those subs. I appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Now I normally have a whole gimmick where I say, "Let's see what you got for the desk," for doing that thing. But it's broken. Can we do the animal of the day vote now that we know it's the beaver? Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't say I'm not above a little rigged election. Here we go. What is the animal of the day? Remember, the animal of the day is the beaver. The beaver is the animal of the day. So just bet with your points there. What letter of the alphabet you think beaver starts with? This is really more. This is not so much a guessing game. This is more of a like an English test. Is what this one is. What letter of the alphabet does beaver start with? Choose carefully. You got two choices. One of them, the first one, is correct. And then the other one, the second one, that does not have the letter B in it, is incorrect. So choose carefully. Choose carefully. Remember, class. Remember what I taught you. B. Prediction is not fair. You're completely oh, Commodore Friday. Well, it's okay. It's an open book test. You can ask your neighbor. You can ask your neighbor if you want to. And see, it looks like the majority of you picking the right one, but there's still a couple of stragglers. Sock you have a crime report. You saw a speeder in your Mustang go past your house, and they claim they have a better mustache than you. Well, first of all, no, they don't. And second of all, they stole your car and then sped in it. That's terrible. That is terrible. I'll be sure to fill out the proper paperwork, and we'll see what we can do about that. Welcome in, Nurse Huckleberry. Good to see you, Nurse Huckleberry. You know what? Actually, I wish I could say that is an uncommon response. But that's a very common response. Or a WTF, we'll get that.
An anonymous
we got
user is great because an anonymous user gifted a
Hello,
subscription
caller, you're on the air. How can I help you?
Hey, it's You Tell Him Steve Dave.
Hey, You Tell Him Steve Dave. What's going on, my friend? Good to hear from you. Thank you, Anani Moose, for gifting that to Nurse Huckleberry.
Not much. Speaking of animals, I overheard that beaver on there.
Yeah, Beaver called into the show a minute ago.
Was the animal of the day?
Yeah, the beaver's the animal of the day. How about that? That's the first time.
Oh man, no, Sock Cop, you got played, Sock Cop. You got played.
I got played.
Yeah, the beaver ain't the animal of the day this week.
What?
For this second stream, anyway.
What? It's not.
It's not. You got played the way you even gave him ideas with the sound effects show. Now he's gonna make that a whole show. He's gonna say he came up with it all by himself.
Well, that's fine. I don't mind. I'll give away an idea. That's not a problem. You heard the talent of that beaver with the sound effects and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I did. It was good. It was good talent.
Excellent talent.
He's got to work on that repertoire, though.
Well, I mean, he's got two sound effects that he does. But I mean, Michael Winslow had to start somewhere. You know what I mean? You just had the two really good ones, and then he got a third one and a fourth one, and so on and so forth. So that's all you got to do. You just build up from there.
True. That's fair. But yeah, you got played because that ain't the animal of the day. The animal of the day is the hyena.
The hyena?
Yep.
That laughing.
Them beavers always.
That laughing dog type thing.
Brother,
Wow.
Take it from a hyena. Them beavers always take our rep. They take our wood so we can't build houses. That's why we had to move to the savannah.
Living on the. Wait a minute. Are you a hyena?
Yes, I'm a hyena.
I had no idea. I've been talking to you for years. I had no idea you were a hyena. You never mentioned it.
No. Well, now you know.
I had no idea. I apologize.
You're fine.
I need to make it a
Don't
habit
come
of
up in
asking
conversation
people.
all the time.
That is true. That makes sense. I mean, it's never really come up in our chats and things. But I
mean,
need to make it a.
I could always imagine you're a cop, but I never expected you to be a sock until I saw you on the stream.
Well, that's true. Yeah. I mean, it's in the name, but it's kind of buried in there. You don't know.
Kind of both parts of the name. I thought it was like, okay, well, he's a cop, but what does the sock stand for?
Oh, yeah. No. Sometimes people think maybe it's an acronym for something. You know what I mean? But no, it's just it's just as it says, a sock That is a cop. See, big ass star. That's
Floyd
fantastic.
Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
I'm very happy.
The real
yeah,
animal
yeah.
of the day is K9.
Well, let me tell you, that's why we had to move to the savannah, because, you know, they kept taking all the wood for our houses and just damming rivers instead of, you know, letting us get a good drink. Man, there was more water in the savannah than there was in the ocean.
Good
By the time they
Lord,
were
I
done.
had no idea. I didn't know that there was such beef betwixt beavers and hyenas. I didn't even know they interacted with each other.
Oh, that's why we had to move out. We were like, you know what? We got the long legs. They got these little thumpy legs. That fat tail back there. They're using to bang our wood. We're just gonna go out. Get out of here. We're gonna get out of here with our garbage.
Oh, I understand. Yeah, sometimes you got to get out of there with your own garbage. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's right.
Sometimes you just got to look
That's
around
right.
and realize, you know, this ain't the place for my garbage. I got to go somewhere else. So they took all the wood for your houses. So are you telling me that the hyenas were building like log cabins like Abraham Lincoln, or you just was living in the trees, or what?
We were drawing up the plans for it. We were going to put a bunch of trees together, right? And any trees that were falling, we were going to put them wood up, and it was going to be like, all right, we're going to go ahead and make a wall out of this. It was
that's
a
a good idea,
revolutionary
yeah.
thing. We first made a wall, and they were like, what happens if we put a wall an angle on the corner of that wall? And, you know, it was starting to pick up. We were starting to get the idea that human beings would actually beat us to the punch later on. And then some beavers came and started chewing, like, holes in our walls. We're like, where's all our wood?
Oh, my goodness.
And then we
gracious,
traced
I
it
had no
back,
idea.
and, you know, they were putting it in the water.
In the water?
We were
What a place.
drinking from.
What a place to put a log. In the water? That don't make no
Mhm.
sense. So you're
It don't
telling
make
me
no sense either.
that the hyena invented the wall, they just hadn't got around to it yet. The beavers came, started eating all of the wood, and then you guys had to move to the savannah?
Floyd Vivino just cheered
that's
10
exactly
bits.
it.
How
Because
much would a
we
hyena
first
chuck if
tried
a
the elephant
hyena could chuck
graveyard, you
wood?
see, but I think the Lion King told you how well that plan went.
Yeah. I remember that. Because I remember the lions, they was talking about they said that one lion, he was like, everything the light touches is our kingdom, right? He was telling that to his kid. And then his kid said, what about that shadowy place? And then the dad, he said, what did I just say?
Yeah, that was our turf.
Wow, I had no
I think
idea.
I think through Mesa, I think he knew what he was talking about.
Man, I had no idea. I'm learning so much tonight. You know what I mean? I do an animal of the day every day. I feel like I've got a decent grasp on animals and their societies and things like that. And the next thing you know,
It's not having the sound effects. He sold you on the sound effects. He got into your good corner, and he was like, by the way, I'm the animal of the day. That's how he got you.
yep, yeah, he dazzled me with science. That's what he did. He most certainly
You've been
did.
bamboozled, Sock Cop.
Yeah, I've been bamboozled. I wish I could say it's the first time I've been bamboozled, first time I've been flim-flammed, but no, it's not the first time. It happened. Not even the first time today, I got to be honest. I was flim-flammed twice before lunch.
Oh, no.
I know. It's tough out
man.
there, man. It's tough out there.
It's very tough out there.
Well,
at least
you know,
there's plenty of speeders for you to keep your focus on, you know.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, there's never a lack of speeders. Never a lack of speeders.
They ain't going to get
So
one
lucky.
on you.
Oh, my goodness gracious. No. They'll never get over on me. I'm going to be
Oh,
stopping
yeah.
them
Oh,
speeders. Don't you worry about that.
Hey, what's up, Tony? Okay, I got to get back to it because we're trying to build a revolutionary slide right now.
You're inventing the slide?
Yeah, we picked up a few bones that was left over. We thought, hey,
Uh-huh.
you know what? We just kind of put that together and bring back the wall thing we were talking about. Only like leave the curvy part of the log. This might work.
I think you may be onto something. Yeah, I don't want to get in the
yeah.
way of any sort of new architectural work by the hyenas, who are apparently the structural geniuses of the animal kingdom. So, far be it from me to keep you
we're
from
definitely
that.
the underdogs.
100%. Well, thank you so much, my friend, for calling in. I appreciate that.
Heck yeah, much love, Sockcott. Much love, chat.
Best of luck with the slide, my friend. Let us know how it goes, and smooches for you.
Yep, best of luck with the beavers.
Oh, those beavers. What are you going to do about them beavers? Thank you, thank you, my friend. There he goes. You tell him, Steve Dave, who has been a hyena all of these years. I had no idea.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered
Had no
10
idea.
bits. That hyena sounds like a chronic speeder.
I don't know. I didn't pick that up from the voice there, Floyd Vivino. I usually have a pretty good. I could usually pretty tell when I hear a speeder talking. They didn't sound like. It sounded like a good upstanding hyena to me. I mean, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. I've been wrong twice this stream already. If you film flam, you can flam flim. Really, Breadless Unicorn? Wow, okay. Love it. Don't. Brenda 33, hello! Hello to you. Smooches Fuse, thank you so much for following, my friend. I appreciate that. This is the part in the show when I would play a little sound effect that goes something like boop. It's like a celebratory type of noise, you know what I mean? But my thing's broke, so I can't play that noise, so I just got to say this.
Sock hop.
That's all I can do. That's the best I can do for you. I don't have a beaver here to do the sound effects for me like I did earlier, and then a hyena calling in. And then we have Frazier, who doesn't say anything now. He just shows up, drinks his drink, and then takes off. We have a smooch with no smooch sound effect. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well, let's take a look and see what we got here. The animal of the day is, and I love the hyena, don't get me wrong, but the animal of the day is the beaver. So congratulations, my friends. Everyone, if you just randomly guessed that it was the beaver, congratulations. I don't know how you did it. Don't know how you did it. But there's a lot of points. A lot of points. Did you guys make out like bandits? Because not everybody voted for the beaver. Some people still held out. They didn't believe me, I guess. What is the matter with the gimmicks tonight? Well, Doc Rob, I had to update. Things. And it broke some stuff. It did. It broke things.
Give me the piece.
And I got to, I got to rebuild it. And I tried to rebuild it. But I'm not good at building in the first place, much less rebuilding. What do I look like, a beaver? You know what I mean? Somebody said I did look like a beaver one time. And then one time somebody said I look like a brontosaurus. I don't see it. Somebody said I look like a brontosaurus. I don't understand that. I don't know why anybody would think I look like a brontosaurus. Wait, hold please. I'm gonna eat the leaves off of this tree. I don't see it myself. I don't see it. See, you make that start. You got it. Oh, congratulations, my friend. Way to go. That is spectacular. I'm so happy. So happy you were able to randomly guess what the animal of the day is. Is OBS the issue? Well, I thought it was. Updated that. And it still was cattywampus. So then I updated all my other periphery things. And one of them is the sound effect thing. And then it forgot that I ever gave it sound effects. Oh, we got us a phone call. A Diplodocus? I'll take that, Danny Blue Jeans. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
You gonna hang up on me again?
What do you mean again? No, I didn't hang up on you. I had technical difficulties.
This will be the third time.
I had technical difficulties.
You still there?
Yeah, no, you and me. Are you so paranoid about it? You thought I hung up already?
I could have. Yeah, I mean, that would have been funny. It would have been funny.
Oh man, that's not what I'm here. I'm not here to be funny. I'm here to talk to you.
You're not here to be funny?
What's going on? No.
You're here to talk to me? Nothing.
No, that's the last thing I want to do. Make people laugh. How pointless. No, I would never do that. I'm here to talk to you and hear how your day was and things. What you been up to?
I worked today. Apparently, I was sneaking around breaking your stuff, according to everybody in the chat.
Well, it doesn't take much. This whole thing is held together by Band-Aids and super glue, so it's not hard to break. To be honest with you, you could have done that on one of your lunch breaks.
One of my smoke breaks, one of my 1,000 smoke breaks.
That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
Yes.
Boy, don't that look good?
No, I mean, you don't seem to have much of a show tonight, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean, you just got the gimmicks not working. You didn't really have anything planned out.
Well, I was about to say, you should be happy about that. Because you called in yesterday and was complaining there was too much stuff going on. Now there's less stuff, and there you go.
Well,
Brenda, thank you so much for watching the Bin Monster. Brenda, I appreciate that. I helped you.
I did watch a little bit of that.
Yeah, I did.
But again, I don't know. I can't really say anything bad. Nor do I want to.
No. I understand what you're saying. It's weird for me to be on somebody else's show like that, especially when it's an ensemble cast like that. You know what I mean? Because I was on with the Toily.
There was like 20 people on the screen.
Yeah, there was a whole lot of folks. So I never know.
And everybody was talking at the same time.
Yeah, if I let myself just go bananas, because on this show I just talk constantly, nonstop. So it's hard for me to like stop. So I'll think of something, and then I have to go through another process in my head and say, is this worth saying out loud to the class? Possibly interrupting somebody else to say, you know what I mean? Or is it going to fall on its face? I don't know. So it's
Do you think
it's
it
a whole
was like
different
all
thing.
turn on you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like if you just like, and blah, 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 and then crickets.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then it's like, okay, well, we're not going to have you on the show anymore. That type of thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, what happened? Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Oh my gosh, hi, how are you?
It's Ari Bobari, ladies and gentlemen. Smooches for you. Welcome in.
What are you up to? Thank you.
Oh, not much. Well, I was talking to Just Another Blowhard, and then you called, and then all of a sudden I'm talking to you. I don't know how that happened.
Oh, technical difficulties?
It's the computer's being all Katie Wampus this evening. Normally it gives me the choice.
Wow, train wreck. My gosh, wow.
I know, it's a total train. Wait, let me see what this button does. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Wait.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I don't know. He hung up on me.
Oh, no.
How rude.
Scotty
To hang up on somebody? Can you imagine?
Just getting ready to go back to the doctors for my checkup. I now have a shooting pain when I stand up in my left arm every so often.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. Well, I
have
see
to
where I
just say,
stand.
I'm calling in for feedback on your show, you know?
Okay.
And I have to say, obviously your show is not how you want it tonight. With all...
Oh, my goodness gracious. Now Ari hung up. What in the world? What did you do, Just Another Blowhard? You hung up on me, and then Ari hung up on me. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, my goodness gracious. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen, the technical difficulties. For the record, I didn't hang up on nobody. Neither one of those did I hang up on. Neither one of those. Technical difficulties. I didn't hang up on either of them. Did I? Yeah, I'll put my mustache on the Bible and swear it. Did not hang up on either of those people. I don't know what's going on. It's got to be 518. So good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much. You going to your doctor's for a checkup? Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Okay, so we're going to try this one more time.
There we go.
We got disconnected, and then Ari called and kicked me off. She muffled me in. And it's like, because all I know, I'm like talking, and then all of a sudden I hear this bad music, and I'm like, what's going on? And so, what is wrong with your system there?
I have
like,
no
what
idea.
is...
And then I was talking. Then I was talking to Ari Bobari, and all of a sudden it hung up on her. I didn't click anything. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, I heard that, and it was like right when she was about to say something too. So it's like, I don't know. It could be Hurricane Aaron, but that's like far away from you. It's like on the West Coast, near the Gulf.
It's not even raining here,
and it's nowhere near me. So it's in Minnesota or wherever. So yeah. What?
Yeah, you got it. I don't know. Maybe Mercury is in red Gatorade or something like that. Maybe something with the stars. Do you believe in any of that stuff?
No.
Okay. Well,
the War of the Gulf. Yes, I am not. I have done. I will. And the only reason I called back is because Ari hung up. Mm-hmm. I am not going to besmirch Ari. I've done besmirching her because apparently she holds a grudge. And so it's you gotta take care. Bye, Scotty B18.
All right, Scotty B518.
I know you didn't. I don't know.
Smooches for you. I hope you feel better, my friend. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello, you there, Blowhard?
It's Commodore Friday. I really just don't feel like talking right now. Could you just hang up on me? Could I just talk to you later, you know?
Yeah, no problem. I'll talk at you later.
Okay, thanks, man.
All right, no problem. Goodbye. Wait, are you there? Blowhard.
Hold on.
Blowhard, are you there?
Apparently I'm back. Hold
what
on.
In the world is
I
going
thought I
on?
hung up. I don't know, but apparently somebody called. It's called Call and Besmirch Blowhard Night.
I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna go because
What in the world? What is going on with this thing? And we got another. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you? It's Ari Bobari, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. I don't know what happened. We were talking. We were having a nice conversation, and it went kaput.
I wasn't gonna try to call back in again, but this is so funny. I'm crying. Like, this is so funny. What is it?
Well, I want to apologize. I don't know what happened to you. I don't know what happened. I've been trying to just have some conversations with my friends, and the computer is just like, is the AI taking over or something like that? I don't know. I don't know what the deal is. Have we reached full Skynet?
It does seem like it's just like if you get a call, it just hangs up whoever you're.
It's just like flicking. I'm supposed to have the choice. It's taking away my freedom of choice.
I wasn't gonna call back, but I just couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry.
No, it's totally fine. I'm happy that you did, even though I guess it. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I don't even know who called me anymore. I may have called you at this point. I don't even remember. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you did. You called me. Yeah.
That makes sense. That sounds like something I would do. Oh man. Ooh, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where were we? You were talking about tater tots or something?
I just think that you were getting some feedback about how you weren't structured enough and there's too much going on. And I think tonight's way better. I think the structure you have tonight is fantastic. And but I just wish we had more sounds going on.
Yeah, I got to fix the sound thing. I'll get that fixed. It just takes time. I got to find out where I saved all of my sound. I'm not very organized. So so somebody will say, "Hey, Saka, make me a sound that that does like a fart sound." And I go, "Okay." And then I go to download a fart sound and I just put it on some random folder on my computer and set it up. And then if that goes away, I don't know where it goes after that. I don't know where to find it anymore. Yeah. It's just named like numbers and stuff.
Yeah,
so it's
like
all
you should find French Bear because that's a really good one.
That one should be, yeah.
Calming one for everybody.
Yeah, everybody loves that one. That one gets everybody excited. I got to get that one up as soon as possible. For sure. And I'm gonna spend some time in my days off, this weekend. So doing that for sure.
Working on it. Just
I'm gonna be working on that one very diligently.
Just another blowhard.
Yeah, I don't know. It may be just another blowhard. He may be upset from the technical difficulties last night. He may have called Bill Gates and said, "Hey, I know this guy. He's got a computer. Let's mess him up." And he's like, "Okay, give me $5 and we'll do it."
It does seem like something.
I'm just saying it's possible. I'm not saying he did. It's just possible.
Yeah. No, I'm not blaming anything, but I'm good at social math and.
Oh, social math. I like that. I never heard of that before. Social math. Is that like Sherlock Holmes type of stuff? Like figuring stuff out? Is that social math?
I don't know. I've said it once in my life, and this is now. So yeah,
that's
maybe
good.
It's a Sherlock
You need
Holmes
to
thing.
you need to trademark that. Put that on a shirt. I'm good at social math. And then somebody will come up and they'll say, "What's 2 people plus 2 people?" And you'd be like, "I don't know."
Proud. Now, have you ever had any experience with being funny?
Wow.
Right. No, you're doing great. Let me let's start over. How's it going, Ari boy? What's happening with you?
Didn't do.
Hey, it's going well.
Good.
Had an eventful day today, and got lost, but got
lost.
Helped. Yeah, I know. I got lost in downtown St. Paul, because there was lots of construction, and they took down all of the road signs to tell you what intersection you're at. And then also my cell phone was yeah, I have no idea where we are because there's all these tall buildings, and I'm like, oh, that's inconvenient. So I must have looked really lost because this sounds like a made-up story. It is not. Someone in one of those little small, I don't know what they're called.
I guess we're gonna be here a while.
Little tiny. What was it called for us? What was that little construction thing called that the guy came out of? It doesn't matter. Long story short, a construction dude got out of his construction vehicle just to ask me if I needed help.
Oh, wow. You must have looked lost.
I said that to him. I said, do I look really lost? And he goes, well, we took all the street signs off. And I said, yeah. And he goes, and you're kind of turning around. And I said, yeah. But,
I've seen you pass by this block 17 times in the last 5 minutes. I just want to make sure that you
You give me the biscuits!
make sure you're aware you're not in the Daytona 500.
I know. But I have very much like a, hi, can I help you face? Or like, hi, I need your help face. Like, it's just a face that, like, people, you know, it's...
People offer you help often? Like, even when you don't need it? Do they say, ma'am, do you need help? And you're like, I'm just at the grocery store buying noodles. What do you... Leave me alone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
or
that's
they're
interesting.
like, hey, help me pick out, like, a good watermelon. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, sure, I can help you. Like, I just have one of those faces.
Yeah, I don't have either of those faces either. I don't have that. I have a face to where there's been plenty of people that I've met like 100 times for the first time. Where I'm like, hey, how's it going, buddy? And they're like, who are you? And I'm like, it's me, Sock Up. And they're like, I've never met you before. And I'm like, I went to your birthday party. What are you talking about? Never met me before.
Forget you.
I'm easily forgettable. I don't know how that works.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny later. At the time, it's aggravating. I'm like, hey, buddy, you remember that time that we went on that 10-day trip to Europe? And he's like, no, I've never seen you before in my life. And I'm like, well, come on, we bonded, man.
That is weird. I've had that happen too. I've also had people tell me like, no, I've met you 3 times. And I was like, oh, sorry. But like, that was not after super long trips together. It was like after.
Well, I've never been to Europe.
Like
that was a big fat lie.
Oh, okay, got it.
Did you do the match game?
Yes, I did.
How did it go?
I did. It was so
Thank you, Nappy's
much
Puppets.
fun.
Oh my goodness
It was
gracious!
so much fun.
Was everybody excited to play, or were they like, "Oh God, here's Ari with one of her things again"?
Well, I think for the most, okay, there's 2 people who aren't really game players. Okay, one person in the group chooses not to have fun ever. She even had fun. And then
oh wow! You forced them to have
another
fun. That's good. Against their
and then
will.
Another person, it's like a spouse of someone. He doesn't play games. The spouse made him, she made him play games, and he actually seemed to enjoy himself.
That's what spouses are for. They know what's best for you sometimes, if they're good spouses.
Yeah. Yeah, and it turned out to be pretty fun. It was pretty fun. I had a lot of fun, but it's sometimes hard to gauge because, you know, it was a new thing for
you're telling me. You're telling me. It's like every time I do this stream, it's like I had a lot of fun. I don't know about anybody that was watching. They may have been wanting to gouge their eyes out with a golf pencil, but I had a great time.
I know. I remember that too. Those days when I used to stream, like I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, that was so much fun," and then you don't know. Like on Periscope, you knew more though if there was hearts and stuff.
Yeah,
but
you had the
here,
little hearts.
You don't really know.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Yeah.
No clue at all. Which is part of the fun, I guess, depending on your definition of fun. But I'm glad that your match game went well.
Yeah, no, it was super fun. It was super fun.
Did you have enough enough answers and questions? Like, did it go the way that you wanted to? Like, did you have enough material?
And I only had one backup question, and we only needed one backup question. So I was like, oh, good.
Oh,
I was prepared exactly enough.
Yeah, you nailed it.
I know. I don't know how I pulled that off, but I'm not going to pull it off. I'm not doing that ever again.
You're not going to do it ever again?
Well, not for this group. Like, I feel like I've done it now. Like, you know.
Okay.
But I mean, I would do another.
You would have to come up with another game, is what you mean?
Yeah. Because I feel like if I did it again, I would need to improve, and it's really hard to do it. You know, it's pretty hard.
But that's just you being hard on yourself. Like, you did a great job. You know what I mean? You got to feel like you always got to top. You think, no, it's fine. You could do the same thing over and over again for years, and people will love it. Trust me. I have no idea how I know that, but I just happen to know that.
It was so fun, and I actually got like a sound machine. Not a sound machine. I downloaded a free app that cost no money, that was super low quality, but it worked. And I had it was a bunch of applause, boos, oohs, a bunch of things like that too. So
oh man, that's a great idea.
Funny.
I need to make an app like that. I need to make the Sock Hop sound effect app. Sell that thing for 99 cents or whatever.
You should do that. I would download it.
I'd be a dozenaire.
100%. You You should do that. It would be so much fun.
Yeah, it would be a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that it went well. And even the people that didn't want to have fun, you forced them to have fun. I think that's a very. I think you're underselling yourself on that. That's pretty cool.
I did not think the spouse was going to do it, like, because he doesn't do any of the games, like nothing.
He sounds like a real character.
But he did. He is actually really great, but also doesn't play games. So, yeah, but he did. So.
Mr. Too Good for the Games had a good time. Look at that. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought?
And I made him Einstein because he's like a super smarty pants kind of guy. I made him Einstein, and he like spit out a bunch of Einstein facts while being Einstein, which was funny.
Wait,
he was
what
like,
do you mean?
I've been dead for 40 years or
you
something
made
like
him
that.
Einstein?
Well,
what does that mean? Did you hypnotize him or something? You said, you are now Einstein.
Well, no.
What does that mean, you made him Einstein?
Because I made all of the, I made some people, like a lot of them, like celebrities. You know?
That's right. You assigned them characters to be. Oh, I forgot about that part. Yeah. Oh, that's a great idea.
So I turned him into Einstein, and I think he approved of it. He was like, okay, all right.
Well, it's hard to be insulted when somebody says, you're going to be Einstein, because I feel like that fits your personality. Like, how are you going to be, how dare you think I'm Einstein? What do you think, I'm some sort of smart guy that knows stuff? How dare you say that about me, you jerk?
I know, yeah. Mm-hmm. So it went over well, I think. It was a compliment, and
that's good.
Yeah, like I said, he's also read a lot of books about Einstein, so he talked, he dropped some Einstein facts and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, next time you got to try it and be like, all right, you're Forrest Gump.
Oh, no.
See how he reacts to that one. I don't know why I think the opposite of Einstein is Forrest Gump, but it seems to make sense.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Or you're Gumby.
You're Gumby. Yeah, you're a big pile of green clay. Deal with that. What are you gonna do? You got a donkey for a friend. Now what?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it would be fun to do it again, and just for my pleasure to assign them celebrities, but all of them are insulting.
Just the worst celebrity. You're all Kardashians.
That would be so funny. They wouldn't even know who the Kardashians are, though. They're just.
Oh man, you are dealing with some eggheads.
Well, we're not I mean, they would know the Kardashians, but they wouldn't understand how bad they are.
Well, that'd be me too. If they were like, you need to be Khloe Kardashian, but I don't know. I know the Kardashians is like a general term, but you start getting into specific ones, I can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know which one.
That's exactly where all of us are at. We're
okay, good. All right, good. I'm in good company then. I want to play next time. Can I come?
Yeah, 100%. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Would everybody be weirded out if they're like, hey, it's a family reunion, and also there's a sock with sunglasses here that none of you know except for me?
Yeah. They'd be like, yeah, that sounds right. Someone who hangs out with her. Yep, sounds right.
Okay, well, that's good. Yeah.
Well, you have to remember, I've played your album at family Christmas. And I tell them, I'm like, this is my friend.
Oh, my goodness gracious. God bless them. God bless their poor sensitive ears. Here with the Sock Hop Christmas album. I made that specifically for people who have people over at their house that when you're ready for them to leave. That's why I made the Christmas album. So you play that, and then everybody leaves. They go, "Whoop! Christmas is over. Time to go."
Oh, well, I intermingle it with Bing Crosby and the Mannheim. What is it called? Mannheim Steamroller.
Mannheim Steamroller. Oh my goodness gracious! Yes. I'm so honored. I had no idea.
You're in great company.
I was in such esteemed company. Yeah, for sure. That's incredible. I'm sure it's like it takes the party to a screeching halt whenever the Sock Hop songs come on. Everybody's like, da, 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 the Christmas thing. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, everybody, look at your old pal Sock Hop. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. They're like, what in the world is this? I almost threw up my turkey.
But okay, literally, if you were at a game or at a whatever party with your friends or family, and they put on just a totally random CD like that, wouldn't you think it's hilarious?
Oh yeah, I would. Yeah,
this is hilarious.
But I'm ridiculous. Yeah. I found that not everybody's ridiculous. So yeah, you got to find your ridiculous people.
Okay. If they don't get it, they don't get it, and if they don't get it, that's okay. But yeah, if it makes you happy,
I need that attitude. Can you sell that attitude in in like a drink, like an elixir, to where I can drink that, and then I'd feel like, yeah, that's fine. Everything's cool. If you don't like it, that's fine. I feel like I would get a lot more done.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I should get more done. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness,
Speaking
Weird Paul,
of,
thank you so much for resubscribing for 54 months. Hot diggity dog. I don't know how I missed that.
Awesome.
Weird Paul, thank you so. I was thinking about you earlier today, Weird Paul. As I often do. I think about Weird Paul almost at least once a day. And I don't know what that says about me or Weird Paul, but it's true.
That says you need to go hang out with Weird Paul. You need to go to Pennsylvania.
I do.
And
I need to
hang
go
out
to
with
Pittsburgh.
him.
Go hang out with Weird Paul.
Mhm.
I love that man. I really do.
I have a friend who lives in Pittsburgh, and I will absolutely tell him I'm staying at his house if we ever do our big old is it SockCon?
Yeah, SockCon. Yeah, we're gonna do SockCon
friend.
one of these days. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah, I was in talks to do that. I was talking to our good pal, the stink of my rear. You remember that guy? He used to come around a whole bunch.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, I live in Pittsburgh. You could crash with me and all that kind of stuff." And I was like, "All right, let's do it." And then he kind of, not necessarily ghosted me, but I think he just got bored of me and moved on. I think that's what happened.
Oh, bummer. Well, maybe when it gets cold out and there's less to do.
Yeah.
Hey,
Maybe I'll be back in.
What Sock Cop's up to? Yeah.
What the heck, guy? I'm all out of friends. Let's see what the other ones. Let's start going through the list. Talk to this guy. See what happens.
But I feel like summer sometimes goes cattywampus.
It really does.
I don't know how long he's disappeared for, but I know that my best friend and I, we barely talk all summer. Literally can go a month without talking or longer.
Yeah.
And then
this summer has definitely been cattywampus.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, but then summertime, we get back into your typical, weekly routine. I don't know. You know what I mean? There's just less distractions,
No,
and the weather's not as nice to do all the stuff. So.
That's true. Isn't it? Don't you only have 2 weeks of summer up there in Minnesota? I thought it was just snow for 360 days of the year, and then you got a week of summer, and then it's back to snow.
My friend, you need to do some more research because we have, I believe, 2 months of summer. No, actually 3 months. Not to brag. 3 months of summer. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. That's a heck of a lot better than the 9 months of summer that we have.
We have 9 months of winter.
Yeah, that's the other way around. Okay. All right. So I was only off by a couple of months.
No, actually, we have really beautiful fall. And then it's really cold.
I wish we had a fall. We don't have a fall.
We have nice spring.
We have the suggestion of fall down here where I am. We have a cool breeze at 3:30 on a Thursday afternoon, and then boom, hot. That's our fall.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed it. That's about as fall-y as it gets.
I love fall here, and I will say I picked the place I live because of how I saw how it looks in fall. I relocated my entire life because of what it looks like driving around here in the fall.
Oh man.
Yeah.
You tempted me.
Mm-hmm.
You tempted me.
Mm-hmm.
If only I was a rich man.
Great. I know.
If only I was a rich
man. Right? Isn't that?
If I was a rich man. Oh, I'd move to Minnesota if I was a wealthy man.
Thank you for validating me. Right now, I'm in my living room with my teenager sitting across from me. I have you on speakerphone.
Oh, dear.
When
I'm sorry,
did that
teenager. I apologize.
She rolled her eyes at me and gave me the judgmental eyebrows. And then you chimed in and validated me. And then she smiled and nodded her head and started laughing. So thank you. Good. Oh, she just made the heart towards you with her hand.
My goodness gracious. Oh, smooches for you. I thought for sure she'd go right back to the eye rolling. That's what I would do. Go back right back to the eye rolling.
Must be nice to be you, all I have to say.
It is pretty great, I got to tell you. I'd recommend it. It's pretty great. Oh, my goodness gracious.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. I feel like I've been taking up all your time. But yeah, I just feel like, I feel like the amount of structure tonight has been really fun. So.
Well, the absolute lack of structure. I'm glad you're enjoying. Everything's been cattywampus. But it works out. That's life. What are you gonna do? You know what I mean? Things get cattywampus. and you keep rocking and rolling. Move on down the road
Yeah, you
at a
roll with
reasonable
it.
speed. Yeah, you just gotta
You
go
roll
with
with it and enjoy life anyway. Like,
That's all you
whatever.
can do.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Well, thank you so much for calling, my friend. It's always good to hear from you. I'm glad your match game went well.
Yeah, it was so fun.
Glad we were
and
able
thanks
to help.
for even remembering. Like, holy smokes. Like, I feel like I say stuff and it just goes in one ear out the other. And you guys remembered, so thank you.
Yeah, it was Nappy's Puppets. Nappy's Puppets reminded me. Because for some reason, I was thinking it was further down the road. I was thinking it was like a Christmas affair. I thought you were preparing like way ahead of time. I thought it was way further down the road. I didn't know it already happened. But Nappy's Puppets reminded me, so thank you, Nappy's Puppets.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a week ago today, actually.
Oh, wow. It's the week anniversary of the match game. Glad we can celebrate together.
And everyone's like, wow, I can't believe you did that a week ago. What just happened?
Do you think they have like a secret like group chat where they're like, oh, you remember Ari busted out the match game thing? Or are they like, they all like really enjoyed it? I bet they enjoyed it.
I think that there's two people who definitely like judge me and talk about it, but I don't really care. Like,
who
I'm kind of
cares?
like, no,
who cares?
Whatever.
Forget them. We
Like,
don't need them.
If you're gonna get angry at people who do silly things to have fun and judge them, like, have more fun yourself. Like, whatever.
Yeah, seriously. It's like get mad at a puppy for being cute. You know what I mean? It's like you're wasting your time.
Exactly.
You're wasting your time.
Exactly.
Puppy's gonna be cute. Ari's gonna have fun. That's just the way it goes.
Yeah, exactly.
If you don't like it, you can get out.
Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you so much, my friend. It's so good to hear from you. My best to you and yours. And
Yes.
I guess
You and
we'll
yours
talk to
also.
you later. Thank you so much. I appreciate
Okay,
that.
sounds good. Okay, smooches.
Smooches for yours, my friend. It's Ari Bobari, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for calling in. Fantastic phone call. I don't know what you guys thought of it, but I had a great time. I tried to hit the buttons, but they're too loud. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Well, the animal of the day is the beaver, as we learned earlier. When a beaver called in and told us it was the animal of the day. Isn't that spectacular? And we just got through talking to Ari Bobari, and speaking of Ari Bobari, she requested a sock spear right at the beginning of the stream. And this is a doozy right here. This is a doozy. She wanted to hear a poem roasting animals of every letter in the English alphabet. But roasting is a joke, not cooking. So this is not recipes for how to cook a wildebeest or anything like that. This is the robot's idea of jokes. Robot's idea of jokes. Roasting various animals. So we're gonna go to the old sock spear theater and do a little bit of that. You feeling Mr. Dangus had a good time. That's all that matters. Yeah, the robot jokes. The robot's sense of humor was woof. I gotta tell you. I would rather hear jokes from like a toddler most of the time than from the robot. But here we go. I guess. Wait, does the fancy music even work? It does not. The fancy music does not work. So we're not going to be able to hear the fancy music this time. We're just going to listen to the regular music. And I'm going to try my best. This goes through every letter of the alphabet, ladies and gentlemen. But I have a feeling it's going to be pretty good. You ready for this? I sure hope so, because it's coming, baby. Imagine the fancy music's in your mind. A stands for alpaca, with a haircut that's just tragic. It's a woolly llama with a face that's so spastic. Oh, burn on the alpaca. B is for baboon, whose backside is so red he looks like he's sitting on a fire-hot bed. C is for cat, who thinks he's a king. He expects us to worship his every whim. That doesn't rhyme with king, but okay. Moving on. D is for dingo, a dog that's gone wild. He's so scruffy and mangy, a true feral child. E is for emu, with a neck that's so long, he looks like a chicken that's done something wrong. F is for frog, so slimy and green, the perpetually damp and unpleasant scene. G is for giraffe, with a neck to the sky, he's just showing off, you can't deny. H is for hyena, with a laugh. Oh my goodness gracious. Frankly playing. Thank you so much for the raid. Frankly playing. Hot diggity dog. Oh, that's too loud. Sorry about that. Smooches for the O's. Yes, indeed. Oh, look at that. Do not be alarmed. You are being raided by Frankly Playing and his merry band of music lovers. This is not a drill. A Frankly Playing raid is underway if you do not follow Frankly Playing. I mean, come on, seriously? You're gonna stand there with an internet connection and a Twitch account and tell me that you're not following Frankly Playing? You serious? You serious, Clark? Unbelievable. But you can remedy that. Click the heart right there at the old top of the chat. Follow Frankly Playing. At least to say thank you so much for the raid. Even if you have no intention of watching Frankly Playing, which you should, follow Frankly Playing anyway, as a personal favor to me. How's it going, my friend? How was your stream? I hope you had a fantastical stream. What was you up to? Did you have a grand old time? Did you have a bunch of train wrecks like I'm having tonight? I am having train wreck after technical difficulty after train wreck. It is, wow. You know what I'm saying? Your stream was coolness on a hot day. Oh, that warms my heart to hear that. I love that so much. It was fantastic. Rock's Music Studio. It's not just Frankly Playing saying it. It's Rock's Music Studio. With the yes and. That's fantastic. Who else said some things? We got Tina French. Good to see you. Pizza Dogger. You're right. Yeah, what the heck?
Tater tot.
What's going on with that? Trash Alien 98. Sam and Ray. Z. Or is it Zay? You may be Canadian. It may be Zay. Good to see you. Tina French again. Pizza Dogger. Thank you guys so much for stopping by.
You give me the biscuits!
It was an ice stream Sunday. Oh, I love that. I love that. That is fantastic. I'm glad you had a good stream, my friend. Who didn't let the dog out?
We
me.
did it.
Me.
Now,
me.
have you
me.
ever
me.
had any experience with being funny?
Well, actually, that's not really true because the dog is free to go at any time that he wants to. That's my good pal Rupert there, who I'm assuming you're referring to. I know there could be another dog sneaking up behind me. That's happened before. Whoa! But I'm assuming that you're talking about a good pal Rupert there. Loves the taste of a CRT. He really does. He loves licking that TV more than I've ever loved anything in my life. He loves cleaning that TV with his tongue more than I love catching speeders. And I gotta tell you, I love catching speeders. I love giving tickets to speeders. There's Glacier. Ooh, goodness gracious. Had a little burp there sneak up on me when I was trying to introduce Glacier. His music's not gonna play, but that's alright. You can move him around the screen. That's a Tina French. That's a fantastic emote. That's perfect. Perfect emote. If Rupert was like I'm not sure what that is. What is that? A caterpillar? Wait, maybe if I hover over it, it'll tell me. What is it? Pascal lick lip. Oh, okay. Pascal rock music. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that person that I know of. But whatever that is, that caterpillar thing, it do look like a caterpillar. But whatever it is, it's looking just like Rupert does. Just like Rupert does. Feel free to move our good pal Glacier around the screen, up, down, left, right. Doodly doots. Thanks again, Frankly Playing, for the raid, my friend. I appreciate that. I'm glad you had a good time. Glad you had fun. That's what it's all about. If you're not having fun, then what are you having? You know what I mean? Oh, good Lord! That was very loud. But it was a Wednesday. So did it was Ingewuk Fezik. You're absolutely right. This is right about the time where I would play the sound effect that goes ba-doom cha. But my sound effects are broken. Most of them. And the ones that do work are extremely loud. So that's but that's a personal problem. That's between me and my ears and stuff like that. So yeah, there you go. Just do it. Just do it in your mind. Anytime somebody says something funny, just hear it in your mind. Boom, cha. Mayor of Canada, you close. You close. Oh, you got it the second time. Okay, good. All right, good. Good to see you, Calicott. What's going on, Calicott? Thanks a lot for being here. Very strange and cattywampus show. Things have been
well, I
not
can't say
working
today, though,
correctly.
my brother. What a
What a
tie.
tie. But what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Sometimes the gimmicks don't work. All you got to do, just relax in the hot tub for a little bit. Aching muscles get soothed by the old hot tub. Feel a little bit better. That's really all you can do. All you can do at this point. So thanks again for Frankly Play. It's so good to see you, my friend. Look at that super do. Oh my goodness gracious, Tyler's Variety. Tyler's Variety. Hot diggity dog. Thank you so much, Tyler's Variety, for the red. This hardly ever happens. I feel like the belle of the ball tonight. Look at that. There's Tyler's Variety. If you're not following Tyler's Variety, you most definitely should. You most definitely should. Must be turned down to 1. What's turned down to 1? What happened? What did I miss? I feel like I missed something. Did I miss something? Thank you so much, Tyler's Variety. I'm legally obligated to ask you, and I'm also interested. How was your stream, my friend? I hope you had a good stream. Whoa!
I'm trying to think, but nothing happens.
Yeah, that's my excuse. Look at that, Frankly playing welcoming the Raiders. Oh, my goodness gracious. Raiders welcoming Raiders. You love to see it. That gives me hope for world peace, that kind of stuff right there. Thank you so much, Pizza Dog, for following you. Fantastic profile picture. BT Dubs. Very much enjoy that. Happy to have you here. Thank you so much. Be sure to help yourself to the hot tub. If you got some aching muscle. There's some jets in here. They don't work. But you could pretend that they work. Boarding parties got to stick together. I love it. I love it. And thank you, Hello Kitty Poot. Hello Kitty Poot. Thank you for following, my friend. Very kind of you. Frank is the gentlemanliest gentleman. I love a good gentlemanliest. Man, that's hard to say. Let's go with take 2. Gentlemanliest gentleman. Yeah, there we go. Do that one. Pick up. Put that one whenever we edit this one, for the movie. Be sure to use that take. It's much better than the first one, which I totally botched. Nice to meet you too. Hello Kitty Poot. I love your name. Hello Kitty Poot. It's funny because it could be because there's Hello Kitty, which is great. Love Hello Kitty, who apparently is not even a cat but is a person. Or it could just be a poot from any kitty, and you just say hello Poot. Hello Kitty Poot. Little Poot. You know what I mean? Cats poot. Cats, they act like they don't poot, but cats poot. You know what I mean? Everything poots. There's nothing to be ashamed of there. Nothing to be ashamed of. Giving some love to a good pal Commodore Friday. Well, you guys are all just in time.
Hey-yo!
You like all variations of the name? Well, good. Good. I'm glad. Hello Kitty Poot. It's just fun to say. Anytime you say it, I'm just excited to say Hello Kitty Poot. For those of you just joining us, a lot of my gimmicks are broken. So there's normally a lot more like sound effects and things going on. But I had to update some contraptions and things broke and wires got spaghettified. And so it's something I had to work on. So you may see things pop up. Like sometimes Frasier will show up. And he's supposed to say, I'm listening. But it's not working, so it's just a picture of Frasier that shows up. And then disappears with no explanation at all. Which honestly, I might like better. There he is. There's Frasier. I'm freestyling, baby. I got that. We're freestyling. We got no net. We're working with no net tonight. There's Macho Man Randy Savage silently showing up.
Floyd
We got
Vivino
Dolphin
just cheered 10
silently
bits.
showing up.
It's all just another blowhard fault.
Well, that hasn't been proven, but it also hasn't been disproven that it was just another blowhard's fault. And look at that. Ari, oh my goodness gracious, look at that.
A cup of tea for the train wreck.
Thank you so much, Ari Boy. Ari gifting a sock cop mug to a lucky person in the chat. All you got to do is type exclamation point into the chat, and you will win a free sock cop mug. It's a coffee mug. I've heard great reviews about this thing. People love it. People love it. It holds almost any liquid. Almost any liquid that you want it to hold. Water, milk. I've heard of people putting coffee in it. Tea goes in it. Motor oil if you wanted to. If you needed a place to store a few ounces of motor oil, could do that. Does it smell? You know what? I honestly couldn't tell you. Hello, Kitty Poot. I couldn't tell you. I don't own one myself. I've thought about it, but I feel like maybe drinking coffee out of a mug with my own face on it might be a little bit conceited, and I don't want to send that message out into the world. You know what I mean? You can hold pickle juice in it, Karen Susie. You most certainly can hold pickle juice.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. All the proof you need is that just another blowhard is here. His mere presence proved his culpability. Smiley
right.
face emoji.
That's right. Smaller coffee mugs can go into it. Yeah. You could put pogs in it if you wanted to. It actually pours things into other things. You most certainly can. You most certainly can. You can put, and this is a sock op guarantee, you could put a small amount of liquid into this mug, and then if you decide later on that you would rather it be in another mug, you pour it from the sock op mug into the other mug. Guaranteed. Guaranteed will leave most of it, not all of it, but most of it will leave the sock op mug, go into the second mug, no problem. No problem. We're all about customer service here at Sock Op Incorporated. Our mugs are nothing but the highest quality. And you, my friend, can have one for free. Exclamation point enter. Just a couple more seconds, and then the computer is going to randomly pick someone who typed that. And then you win. And then all you got to do is click on the little link, put in where you want it sent. If you want it yourself, put in your address. If you want to send it to a friend or an enemy or a high school sweetheart, I don't care. Whatever. It goes wherever whatever address you type in there. You can send it to the White House if you want to. I don't care. You could build a sandcastle with it. You most certainly can. You could. I've even heard tale. I've heard tale of people cooking eggs in the microwave in it. That's just what I've heard. I've never done such a wacky thing myself. I try not to get that crazy and reckless with my life choices, but that's what I've heard. Some people can. You crack an egg in there. And look at that, Tina French. Tina French, will you let me know? Cook an egg in that, baby, because you just won. Congratulations. Way to go, Tina French. Congratulations. Be sure to click that link. I think it tagged you in it. Be sure and click that link. So that way you can tell it where to send it. And they're going to have your very own Sock Op mug. That's fantastic. Thank you, Ari Boy, for doing that. That is so kind of you. Ari Boy called in. Had a great phone call. And then now has given away a mug to our new friend, Tina French. I hope you love it, my friend. It's Tina French. You know, it's always funny to me whatever people, because we've never met before, Tina French. Not that I'm aware of. If we've, I don't know, maybe we went to school together and I don't remember. That could be my fault. But from what I know, I don't think that we've met before. So I would think it'd be very funny if you won this mug and you're like, hey, look at that, isn't that great? So you go in, fill out the information, you get a mug, and then you go off and you say, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna watch that guy again. You know, it was fun for a few minutes, but that's just not something I want to do again. That's fine. That's your life choice. You gotta live life the way that you want to. And then like a week or two later, a mug shows up. You're like, what in the world is this garbage? A mug with some weird sock on it? Where did this come from? Where did this come from? And then you make coffee with it, and you're like, I have no idea. Somebody said, what an interesting mug. Where did you get it? You'd be like, I have no idea. No clue. No clue. You followed, you'll be, oh, take it to fridge. Well, hopefully so. Hope to see you again. But still, if you didn't, it would just be funny to me that you would own a mug with my face on it. Oh, yeah, I remember. That was a guy I made on the internet for 7 minutes. And now I have a mug with his face in my cabinet. Yeah, please let me know what you put in the mug. I'm interested to hear. You could put tea in there. Oh, the possibilities are endless. I mean, you'll see when it shows up in the mail. You'll see. You'll be like, wow, look at all the space in this thing. So much room for liquid activities. Very few of your mugs make any sense. Well, you and I are going to get along very well, Pizza Dog, because most of my mugs are the same way. I like to have a strange mug. An unexplainable mug. Which people have told me I have an unexplainable mug. What does the mug look like? Well, it looks like... I suppose I should probably have a picture of this thing. But I don't have one handy. But you imagine like a coffee mug. You've seen a coffee mug. It's white, and it has my face on it. Looking like this. Like that. Did you see it? Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Kind of like that. No, it's actually more like this. No. All right, C Mega Star. Smooches for you, my friend. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Have a good dinner. What's for dinner? I hope it's good. Pencils and pen. Oh my goodness gracious! Frankly, playing, you blow my mind. I didn't even consider the office supply aspect of it. But you're absolutely right. I wonder how many pencils you could hold. And mechanical pencils. Oh my goodness gracious! You just opened my mind to a whole new world of possibilities for what you could put in a sock up mug. Spaghetti for dinner. Oh man. I'm having more leftover spaghetti for dinner tonight. Smooches for you. Enjoy your spaghetti. I myself will be partaking of the noodles as soon as I'm done here. Scissors, markers, and dirty spoon. Oh my goodness gracious! You blow up my mind. You blow up my mind. Haven't set it up yet, but I seen it available. Got to get off your buttress and get it done. Man, frankly, playing, you and me are in the same boat. Luckily, they make it pretty easy. If it was like more than 2 or 3 clicks, I wouldn't have it set up either. But once you get there, you'll find it's very easy to do, because there's 10 million things that I need to do that I have not done yet. Because I don't know if your brain does this, but my brain goes, here's the thing that we need to do, and then my brain goes, okay, all right, I understand you saying that. How much is it going to take to do that? It's like, well, we got to get up and do it. It's like, okay, what if we didn't do that thing? And then my brain is like, that's a good point. We just won't do that thing. You can look at my face while it holds office supplies on your desk. Oh, man. And then all you got to do, take out the pencils and the pens. Boom. Coffee. You know what I mean? It's the gift that keeps on giving. Thank you again, Ari Boy. Very kind of you. There. Oh, there's a picture of it. That's what it looks like. There's some filters on that picture. I don't look like that in real life. I'm trying my best to do an impression of my own self. But there's a picture of it. There you go. You could even plant a small fern in the mug. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious. Tina French. Yeah, be sure and let me know if it shows up. And what you end up putting in it. I've heard nothing but good things about the quality of the mugs. Like I say, I don't own one myself. But I haven't heard anybody say, "Oh, this thing's a piece of garbage. I tried to put a coffee in it and it caught on fire. This thing's a piece of garbage. I'm taking it back. I kept the receipt. I'm sending it back today." Nobody said that yet, so I'm feeling pretty confident about it. Mr. Dangus has very good reviews. It's a wonderful mug. Everybody says that it holds liquid to their satisfaction. And really, I mean, what else could you want from a mug? Besides maybe add a little fern in it. You could do that. You could do that. Doc Rob has one. The greatest mug ever made. Oh, my goodness. You flattered me. I didn't even make the mug, and I'm taking credit for it. Thank you, Aussie Joan, for following. Or Joanne. Aussie Joanne. For following. I believe I called you Joe. I just totally lopped off the N and the E from your name. Called you Aussie Joan. I should be punished. You could put these reviews on the site. You know what? I probably could. I don't know how to do it. That's more buttons to click. But I could figure out. But it is my face though on the thing. It does have my face on it. So that makes it slightly different from most other mugs. You know, you got some mugs that say things like I don't know, Kmart. I guess they probably made mugs with Kmart on it. I don't know why that was the first thing that came to my head. Yellowstone National Park. They probably sell mugs. It says Yellowstone National Park on it. You know what I mean? Plenty of mugs out there. But you'll be part of an elite crew that owns a mug with my face on it. Rest in peace, Kmart. Oh, the blue light special. Yes. Oh, my goodness gracious. Man, even Kmart was really limping along. Can you add a review from you that says uproarious? Yes, I can. Well, I don't know if I can, actually. But I'll try. I'll try my darndest. Uproarious. Uproarious. And the reason that Danny Blue Jeans says that is because you'll be surprised at how common of a quote they said uproarious is on VHS boxes. Which tonight's VHS of the night is The Matrix. We're gonna find out if it's rewind or not.
Now,
Karen
have you
Susie
ever had any experience with being
Karen
funny?
Susie took her sock hop mug to the beach and it washed out to sea. And a lost kayaker found it floating on the water and used it to catch rainwater, and he survived. Look at that. Now, I'm not saying that a sock hop mug could save your life. I'm just saying it could save your life. That's all I'm saying. Wait, is there a saxophone, Ruthie Rainbow? I didn't even hear it. But as long as you hear it, a saxophone, there you go. Sears bought Kmart. I never thought Sears would fall when I was a kid. They let the internet age pass them right by. They surely did. Because I remember the Kmart that was nearby, near my house. They eventually became a Sears Select, and I'm like, man, that's a bad move on all parties. Call it a Sears. No, Sears Essentials. That's what it was called. Will you give us a spoiler on if it's rewound? Then can we vote? What do you think this is? The animal of the day? Oh, in the previous song. Oh, okay. Want to hear the saxoboom? Oh, I love the saxoboom. The saxoboom, baby. Fantastic instrument. You remember having one of those too? You talking about this TV VCR combo that I have right here? This thing's haunted. So I hope yours wasn't haunted. Sometimes mine throws tapes at me. And I don't even know if they're rewound or not. Jack Blackstock. That's the only guy I know that plays the saxophone. The only one with any panache, anyways. Tonight's VHS of the night is The Matrix. There it is. Silver Jeb, good to see you, my friend. Sears did no internet. They just had too much debt. They sure did. They sure did. I forget what it was. I don't know if it was last Halloween or the one before that. But if you go on the Internet Archive, they have it. There's a really cool Kmart Halloween flash game that you can play online, where you're a guy and you change into different costumes that were available at Kmart that year, and they even have like little descriptions about them. And you move, and it's like a little puzzle game. You go through a haunted house, and you got to find keys and avoid zombies and things like that. It's fantastic. I need to play that again this year. Oh, we got a phone call. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you? Thank you. Thank you for your call. The phone's been cattywampus tonight. We're supposed to have call waiting. We pay good money for call waiting. But it seems to be hanging up on everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you? Oh, well, all right then. Thank you so much for calling again. Excellent phone call. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't make any sense. Their catalogs wiped a lot of backsides for over a century. They sure did, frankly, player.
Man, we're out of TP. Grab the Sears catalog.
But it seems to be hanging up on everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you? Oh, well, all right then. Thank you so much for calling again. Excellent phone call. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't make any sense. Their catalogs wiped a lot of backsides for over a century. They sure did, frankly, player. You rang. Somebody rang. And then they quickly unrang. It wasn't just another blowhard. I have his number saved. I don't know who that was. Could have been anybody. Could have been anybody. How do you call? It's just the phone number, which is I don't know my phone number. There it is. 585-708-3668. 585-708-3668. Tonight we're discussing the film The Matrix. No, we're not actually talking about the film The Matrix. It just happens to be the VHS of the night. The Matrix. And it's all shiny and iridescent. Isn't that cool? Look at that. And we're going to find out if it's rewound or not rewound. That's right. 585-708-DOOT. Man, I went down a list when I was picking that phone number. I was coming up with so many. I was trying to make it be like 1-800-SOCK or something like that, and I had to go so far down the list. All the numbers were taken. I ended up with DOOT. That's the best I could come up with was DOOT. All right, that starts the vote. It could be breaking, but maybe it works. Is it rewound or is it not rewound? VHSs exist in 2 states. They are either rewound or they are not rewound. Now this one, I can't tell you, in all honesty, if I've ever watched this actual copy of The Matrix. I know I have seen The Matrix on VHS, but was it this particular copy? I do not know. I can't in all honesty tell you. So it's up to you. You got a 50-50 shot. Is it rewound? Is it not rewound? Is there respect? No, I would not do a spoiler on the rewound tonight. Even though I don't have the drum roll sound effect, we're gonna pretend as if we do. And now this one right here, I don't mean to brag. I really don't want to brag, but my copy of The Matrix on VHS contains special features after the movie, and I'm going to list them to you now. 4 behind-the-scenes making-of documentaries. I know I said I didn't mean to brag, but I mean, I do have 4 behind-the-scenes making-of documentaries after the end of this Matrix movie. What is bullet time? What is the concept? Now that's good. That's good. When you have a movie and one of the special features is basically saying, "What in the world is this movie about?" You know you got a good movie on your hands. Into movie reality. Oh no, wait. Segments on the memorable kung fu fighting and lobby shootout scene. Everybody was kung fu fighting in this movie. I always thought the people at Blockbuster just automatically rewound them when they got them back. Oh, my goodness gracious. You couldn't be more wrong, frankly, player. You gotta have a specialized machine to rewind a VHS. It's not like a cassette tape where you can do it with a pencil. You gotta have a special machine. Rewind the tape. You mad? Did you ever I don't know how many of you were old enough to have actually rented VHS tapes from Blockbuster when you had to rewind. But could you do you remember the feeling of renting a movie? Do you come home and you're like, "Oh boy, I'm gonna watch this copy of The Matrix. I can't wait. I got my pizza." You know what I mean? All ready to go. And you open up the little case, look at it, and it is not rewound. Oh my goodness. Is there any worse feeling in the world? Well, we've invented worse feelings since then. But at the time, that was the worst feeling in the world. Yeah, your pizza's getting cold while it rewinds. Oh! Just the worst. Hello Kitty Poot knows what I'm talking about. That's why they said be kind and rewind. And I think that's when people. That's when society started going downhill, man. When people stopped rewinding. At first, everybody rewound. They didn't even question it. They said, "Of course, I'm going to rewind before I take it back. Why wouldn't I do that?" But then people got it, the idea in their head. They're like, "Well, you know what? Maybe, what would happen if I don't? Maybe they'll give me a fee, 50 cents, $1, something like that. I mean, so what? I got $1. Here, have $1. You can't tell me what to do, Blockbuster." And that's when it started. Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. It's like a slinky down the stairs. As soon as people stopped rewinding, that's when all the problems started. So we got about a minute left. Yes, it's those rebels. I blame the dadgum punk rock music myself. Everyone embraced DVDs because they only took a few seconds to rewind. That's true, frankly, player. Did you get one of those DVD rewinders? Those things came in handy. Hello, caller. You're on the air. How can I help you?
Welcome to Movie Phone. Tonight's VHS tape is rewound.
It's rewound. So saith the movie phone. Yeah, you get those DVD rewinders, baby. That made it super fast. Because the DVD was pretty quick to rewind, but you got the little machine, you put it in there. Rewound, you're ready to watch your DVD. Ready to watch it. Which, some people think I hate the DVD because I have so much fondness for the VHS. I don't hate the DVD. Wow. It's just an inferior technology. That's all it is.
That sounded like a blowhard.
Well, I mean, do you want to know? Because I can tell you if it was or wasn't. I have the answer. Saladuela, bonjour! Just wrapped on a new painting. Congratulations, my friend. Round of applause. Oh, it's too loud. Congratulations, my friend. Are you going to put it on the blue sky? I'll go on the blue sky and see it. Post it in the thing. I want to see. I want to see your painting. And that goes for all of you. Anybody that's painted anything, I want to see it. I don't care if it's a finger painting. I want to see it. You make something, I want to see it. That's the law. That's how it goes. It's already on there. Awesome. I'll check it out after this, Cellar Dweller. Thank you so much for letting me know. Smooch is for you, Cellar Dweller. There's old Elvis Gorilla. He doesn't make any sound, so he works just fine.
Wow. Void Vivino just cheered 10 bits. Caller ID reveals all.
Yeah, it really does. Well, I got Just Another Blowhard's number saved, so that way I can decide if I want to answer or not whenever he calls. But not everybody's number's saved. Most of them just show up as numbers, so I don't know. It doesn't actually have caller ID. It's weird because it's like a phone on the computer, so you would think it's like futuristic, but it also doesn't have caller ID. Go figure. The late fees were worse than the rewind fee. You're 100% correct about that one, Chief Son. The late fees were the worst. You go to check out a movie and they're like, "Actually, sir, you owe us $4 for a late fee." You're like, "Oh, for crying out loud." Well, now I don't even want to see this movie anymore, Forget it. I'll just go home and write a play or something like that. I don't need to watch this movie. $4. Get out of here with that garbage. But I sure did. Sure did get plenty of them. Plenty of late fees. And I thought, Netflix, they came out with a thing. Yeah, they got your card no matter what. So I guess I could just take it if they really wanted to. That was big. Yeah, the big selling point of Netflix back in the day. They were like, no late fees. You just put it in the mail whenever. But then the other part of it, because Netflix went up to Blockbuster and they're like, "Hey, we got this great idea about doing movies through the mail. You guys want to buy this for $1?" And they were like, "Get out of here with your garbage." No, we don't want that for $1. That's never going to work. Nobody's going to do that. And then, like a year or so later, they were like, oh, everybody's doing that? Oh, all right. Well, I guess we should do it too. So then Blockbuster had their own.
Give me the piece.
Netflix, where they would deliver it. But the great thing about it, and this is why I chose it over Netflix for a long time while they had it, was like Netflix, you got through with your movie, you had to mail it back. So you had to wait for them to get it for a couple of days. and then mail you the next one. But with Blockbuster, you could take it up to the Blockbuster, turn it in, and then get another movie. And I thought, oh man, if they got Netflix in the corner with this one, how are they going to compete with that? But it turns out I was the only one that did that. And then, not long after that, they went out of business. And I said, well, fart. Yeah, and video games. That's right. And then Redbox. I love the Redbox. Redbox was great. And then now they're gone too. And I didn't even get one of the Redbox machines. They just sort of gave them away. And I don't even have one in my house. Which I'm ashamed of. I should have one in my house. Blockbuster Rockfest 97 was... I don't even know anything about that. Ooh, I might have to give that a Google. Blockbuster Rockfest 97. Was it anything like Woodstock 99? So instead of staring at VHS tapes at Blockbuster for hours, I'm home scrolling Netflix all night. It's the closest that you can get.
Step to a Slim Jim.
A gallon.
That's why I spend so much time scrolling.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. There's still one Blockbuster in Oregon. Redbox is dead.
You give me the biscuits.
There is one. There is one Blockbuster in Oregon, and you can rent it as a Airbnb too, or at least you could for a period of time. I don't know if you still can. I know we've discussed this before, but I would love to do that. You get to spend the night in a Blockbuster, watch all the movies you want. Well, not all the movies you want, because I mean, a night is only so long. So I mean, you're watching 4 movies tops. But still. Oh, man. That's the good stuff. Well, that was a nice trip down memory lane. But now it's time to get with the future. In the future, it's finding out if this Matrix VHS is rewound or not. Watch as many as you want if you set up multiple screens. Cellar Dweller, see that? Oh, my goodness gracious. That's why you're a genius. You are a genius. Multiple screens? Brilliant. You talked to your dad a few days ago, told him I would finally watch Princess Bride before the weekend. That's the fantastic film. You know, the character...
Now, have you ever had any experience...
I don't know how to... I never know how to say his name. Carrie Elways? The guy that played the main character in that movie. He was just in town last week. And they did a screening of the movie downtown. And he was there answering questions. I didn't go. But I know some people who did. Have you had the Pizza Hut Flats for $5? I don't think I've had the pleasure. It would be ironic if Blockbuster Popcorn is still with it. That would be pretty cool, frankly. You remember, they used to have the little popcorn buckets that you could buy. Those things were awesome. I mean, they were like way overpriced because they knew they had you over a barrel just in case you forgot to get popcorn and you didn't feel like stopping by the grocery store. I think the L and W and one of the E's is silent in that actor's name. Yeah, his name is Carrie. Still not as expensive as the Sniper. Oh yeah, oh no, it's still cheaper than the movie theater for sure. Movie theater, you got to pay like an arm or a leg. He wrote a book called As You Wish about the making of the movie. Oh, I need to read that, Cellar Dweller. I love that. I love hearing Andre the Giant stories. Not a lot of people have Andre the Giant stories left. His last name is Us. Us. That's how you say bear in French, by the way. Us. I don't know why they do that. You got to take that up with the French. And I had a sound effect. We could play it right now, but it doesn't work. Oh, Commodore Friday, you rebel, you.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. How can that sock cop pay an arm and a leg?
That's why everything's free for me. No, it's not. Oh, no, my glasses went cattywampus. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I went full Picasso for a second. Whew. It's scary. I ain't paying some pimply-faced teenager $37 for a bucket of salt that tastes vaguely like popcorn. That's right, Commodore Friday. And they can get right off of your lawn, too. Imagine screaming when you get chased by a bear. Oh my goodness gracious! It would be a microcosm of how this stream's going. That's true.
Sock hop.
What, Stephen Colbert? Jeez, quit bothering me. The Matrix. Is it rewound or is it not rewound? My drum roll sound effect is broken, so you're just gonna have to trust me. Wow, baby! Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious! The Matrix. It is not rewound. Thank you, Frankly Playing, for the drum roll. Not rewound. Can you believe it? It's supposed to be a scream sound effect. Movie phone lied once again.
Just another blow.
Why don't you just tell me if the movie's rewound or not?
For someone who made the proclamation that your times have to change because we keep you up too late, you are looking to end this at 9:30.
No, I'm not in at 9:30. Get out of here. Would you go up? Nah, bruh. So if you voted no, congratulations. Thank you so much, Anonymous. Someone was not kind. Wonton! Thank you so much for following, my friend. I appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. Think the system will let you play ducks? Well, we're about to find out, because we're gonna play a duck race before I get out of here. We got time for one duck race, because I do need to skedaddle. I was having so much fun I forgot what time it was, and I would love to stay on for a lot longer, but dadgum, morning sock op would be very, very upset with me. So let's see if we can boot up some duck race here. There we go. Yeah, the big pen was for cassettes. Yeah, you can't do that with a VHS. You still have the VHS tapes and a tape player. I still use it when my dial-up ain't working. Oh my goodness gracious, face of dog. I was with him right at the beginning, and then besmirched me right at the end. Right at the end. Did you hear that that AOL's getting rid of the dial-up? How about that? Been up since 5. Very much looking forward to your tuck-in. Well, we got one race, and then I'm gonna tuck you all in, and then we'll move on with our lives. One race before I get out of here. Would you garbage? There is, but AOL either they just shut it down or they're about to, like in the next little bit. But yeah, apparently it still exists. Exclamation point quack, put a duck in the pond. If you've never played Duck Race before, it's very much like Marbles on Stream. And if you've never played Marbles on Stream, it's you type exclamation point quack, and then it puts a duck in the pond with your name on it. And then we're going to start the race, and then the ducks will make their way to the finish line. Nothing else needs to be done from you. You don't control the ducks. No way to make them go faster or slower or jump or anything like that. It just does, and you let fate decide, baby. But before the race starts, you can, as some people are doing in the chat, you can type exclamation point duck hat, and then type the name of a hat, either from this list, or you could do duck hat random. It'll put a random hat on your duck. And you can also do exclamation point duck name, and then change your name to something else. Try to keep it clean. We already have a duck named Pee Pee Poo Poo that shows up, so try not to get any worse than that. I'm trying to run a family show here. So, I mean, I guess legally you can put whatever you want, but please, I beg you, keep it PG. Exclamation point quack. Put a duck in the pond. Whoops, the daisies. A couple seconds here. Give everybody a thing. Thank yous again to Tyler's Variety and Frankly Playing for the raids. Thank yous again. I know Frankly Playing is still here. Tyler's Variety, either way.
Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits.
For the raid.
Go duck yourself, go.
It truly appreciates. It truly appreciates it. I mean, I am it in that sentence. I truly appreciate it. That's what I meant to say. We do. Oh, comes on Friday. Oh my goodness gracious. What am I going to do with you? You rascal, you. All right, just another couple seconds. Put a duck in the pond.
Wow. You tell him Steve Dave just cheered 25 bits. The Fez flock is the main hat. As the head speaker of the People Against Wrathful Societies, Paws would like to welcome all new Fez flock members.
Oh, you tell him Steve that. That's fantastic. People Against Wrathful Societies. I'm against wrathful societies myself. I may already be a member. Didn't even know it. I like a nice, cool, calm society. You know what I mean? Where everybody gets along and that kind of stuff. That's the society I like. Wrathful society. No thanks. Not for me. Duck Trickle, named after one of the greatest race car drivers of all time. Actually, it wasn't that great, really. Hello Kitty Poot. You can't tell if you're in or not. Well, let's take a look. Did you change your name? Or are you Hello Kitty Poot? See if we can find Hello Kitty Poot. Are you here? Hello Kitty Poot. Oh, there's Poot. Is that you? Poot? There you are. You're in.
Wow. Floyd Vivino just cheered 10 bits. The best hat is the Sock Cop hat.
That is true. I do have my own hat in this game. You can type Duck Hat Sock Cop, and you'll look just like Go Duck Yourself right there. Look at that. Twinsies. Twinsies. Look at that. Wrathful Society playing down at the Mercury Lounge this weekend. Rage Against the Machine cover band. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, it's okay if a duck impersonates a police officer. Then it's adorable. If a person does it, it's dangerous. But if a duck does it, adorable. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Countdown from 10. Oh, there's a dadgum ad going to start. No, snooze the ad. Don't need no ad. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Honk. Quack. And they're off. There goes Duckett right there. Off in front. Ruth loves Lego games. I love Lego games too. I sure do. Patistador. Good to see us, Patistador. How's it going, my friend? There's PP Poo Poo breaking up the rear. Ruth loves Lego games out to an early lead, followed closely by Sock's life coach. Better to honk quack than to quonk hack. I couldn't have said that better myself, Solid Dwetter. Ari's cute voice is out in front. We got Wee Wee Doo Doo. Here's Oink. You Fez of Steve Duck. Ducky McDuckface. There's Tina French, who is going to be the proud owner of a Sock Hop mug here in the next however many business days it takes to deliver it to wherever Tina French lives. Microcosm Debaucher. And there's Poot. Look at little Poot going. Don't give up hope, little Poot. Don't give up hope. It's still anybody's name. We got Sockcocks. There's soon 219 Silver Gem. Danny Blue Jeans. Pro Not Space. But look at that. Ari's cute voice with a commanding lead. Oink is in there. Oink is in there. Mixing it up with the best of them. Silver Gem. There's Cellar Dweller right there. Padistador jumping up in the ranks. There's Oink right there with the fantastic hat. Nobody knows who Oink is. Very mysterious. And there's PP Poo Poo. There's Mondo Bong. Mondo Bong living up to the name. Lollygagging near the end there. Doing a little lollygagging. Not in no hurry. But you know who is in a hurry is Ari's cute voice. Look at that. Oh my goodness gracious. I don't think anybody's going to be able to stop Ari's cute voice. No one can stop it. It's Ari's cute voice is the winner. Way to go, my friend. Right about now is the time that I would play the applause sound effect. Which I do not have. So allow me to do it myself. Yay! Clap, 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 clap. We got Cellar Dweller in second, Silver Jim in third, Ruth loves Lego games, Danny Blue Jeans rounding out the top 5. There's Speedy, Wee Wee Doo Doo in 7th place. Poot in 8th. Go duck yourself. Sock's life coach rounding out the top 10. We got Oink in 11th. There's old Sock Cox. Patistador. Pro Not Space. Duckett, Ducky McDuckface, UFES Steve Duck, soon 219. Pick Flicker. In 19th place, here comes Pee Pee Poo Poo. Looks like Pee Pee Poo Poo gunning for 20th place. Gunning for 20th. Oh, but Karen Susie beat him to it right at the last second. Pee Pee Poo Poo gonna have to settle for 21st. Microcosm Debaka in 22nd. Duck Trickle in 23rd. Here comes the winner chicken dinner of the Sock Hop Mug is Tina French in 24th. And look at that, Mondo Bong. I mean, could that name be any more accurate? Mondo Bong just back there like, hey man, where's everybody going, man? I was just gonna hang out here for a while, man. I mean, everybody just went woo, man. Hey man, what's happening, man? Oh, it's the finish line, man. And Mondo Bong is the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award. Way to go, Mondo Bong. You are the winner of the Sock Hop Going at a Reasonable Speed Award, which, while traditionally means that you finished last in the race, some people covet that prize more than first place, because that means that you went down the pond at a reasonable speed. And good Lord, it doesn't get much more reasonable than that, Mondo Bong. Way to go, my friend. Way to go. All right. Well, I hate to do it, but unfortunately, that's going to do it for your old pal Sock Hop this evening. Thank you, new friends. Nice to meet all the new folks coming in. Frankly playing, thanks once again for the raid and bringing you pals in. I hope you had a grand old time. Hopefully I can stop by one of your streams sometime soon. Maybe I'll be able to return the favor if the time works out and things like that. But just know that I appreciate it. Smooches for yous. Albino Black Bear, thank you so much for following. Very kind of you.
Void Vivino just
nice meeting you. Hello, Kitty Poot.
Boo. Only one duck race. Rigged.
Rigged indeed, yes indeed. Well, time slipped away. Time flies by when you're having fun. Time flies like an arrow, but fruit flies like a banana. I gotta figure out who I'm gonna raid. I'm glad you had fun, frankly playing. Smooches views. If you are going to bed, allow me to tuck you in. Smooches views. Good night. Sleep tight. Do not let the bed bugs bite. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. And I will see you here soon.
Had the experience with being funny?
In this wonderful kingdom of the internet, we're going to raid. Who are we going to raid? We're going to raid. Let's raid T-Eater. T-Eater TV is on. T-Eater TV. They're watching a movie about sharks.
Say the name, no, my brother.
What a tie.
And I wouldn't give your troubles to a
monkey on a rock. Alright, tell him goodnight, old man. Tell him goodnight.
Boy, don't that look good. A gallon of tiny corn.
Smooches for you, everybody. Suck up, love you.
We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.